Ever.
Can't have anything nice.
We have like Nacho Tuesday today.
Nacho Tuesday.
Nacho Tuesday. I'm Chris. This is John, and we are the Vegan Zombie. So, if you're watching this through YouTube, go over to You Now and ask us questions. Because it is Tuesday. And so, how was your day today? Did you like work really early again, 5 in the morning?
No, 6:30.
6:30.
It was very busy. This is the busiest week of the whole year for us.
And I had lunch right in the same building at the core, so we were gonna go over and say hi to you. But it was really hot today outside. Did you get sunburned?
Yeah.
I got a little bit of sunburn on my face over here. Hey Rachel, thanks for the thumbs up. Hey Vernice from New York City. So how's everyone doing today?
Well, there's already 14 people here.
Yeah, it just keeps growing. Share it. Give us a thumbs up and the likes. Let's get this one trending. I don't know. What are we gonna talk about in this one? Anything. How's the farm going? Farm sanctuary.
I think they're going to be making some serious updates in the next month or so. And that's all I know. I haven't talked to them in a couple of days because I just go to work and I come home and fall asleep.
Yeah, that's about what happens. You're still playing your Fallout, though, right?
Yeah, I played last night.
A little bit of Fallout.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm excited to get some more videos in from California. I'm going there next week for, getting ready for Eat, Drink, Vegan coming up. So, yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about Eat, Drink, Vegan. What is that?
Eat, Drink, Vegan is a huge festival with over 100 restaurants participating with vegan food, unlimited drinks, all kinds of drinks. I don't personally drink, so water is good for me. But yeah, it's going to be great, and it's going to be at the Rose Bowl on what is it, 27th or the 28th? I'll have to check that. Oh, Rachel, thank you for the tip. Thanks a lot. Definitely could use that. And oh yeah, so it's going to be awesome, and it gets really hot, so make sure you wear sunscreen.
And sunglasses.
Sunglasses. But and maybe I'll do a meet and greet with Happy Healthy Vegan, because a lot of people were talking about that. So maybe we'll just kind of get together and do that. I'll have to get a hold of them as well. But yeah, it's gonna be good.
A meet and greet at the actual fest, or would you meet?
No, it'd probably be while I'm out there. Probably wouldn't be the same day.
Okay.
I mean, everybody's gonna be tired after that. It's gonna be a long day.
Tired and full.
Tired and full.
Unless you're me.
I'm going there for the. John is well. John is well.
I am swell.
And I was almost doing some really. So for just a little update, I did find a place to stay temporarily until I can get more of a permanent place. But I was ready. I was literally going to camp out in a tent for the time being in the woods somewhere with Indy. And I'm thinking that could have been some real authentic vegan zombie cooking videos.
Actually,
what am I making
do that
tonight?
anyway.
Yeah, I should do it. Yeah, like what are we gonna make tonight? Well, we have to eat something. We're gonna make something over the campfire. That kind of thing. It's gonna be vegan though. What else? What else is new with us? Right now, I'm trying to get back into getting everything set up so I can start editing my videos again. I actually just posted one today for the first time in a week, and it was vegan sushi out in Shojin.
Oh, yes.
You had that,
Yep.
And they straight up used a flamethrower on that, so go ahead and check that video out if you haven't already. Debbie, I will be in Eat Drink Vegan this month. John's not going to make it, but I'll be there. And I think I'm going with Nicole and
Mark,
her hubby.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. Those two are funny.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be really hot tomorrow.
I know. 86, 87. I don't want to work outside.
I mean, that's hot. That's real hot for out here in Syracuse. Upstate.
Yeah, because it was like 40 something 2 days ago.
Well, you know, that's the thing. In nighttime, it dips down to 40, and then in the daytime, it goes up to almost 90.
Yep.
It's like we're in the desert, but we're nowhere near the desert.
Nope.
We're an anomaly.
25 people watching. We have to do something exciting.
You know, I want to do another full-on zombie video soon.
Getting chased.
The other thing is we need to talk about when you'll have time, because I've been in contact with the Syracuse meetup group, and we're going to do like a little demonstration, food demo or speech or whatever for them.
Oh, where?
Possibly at the library that we did at Onondaga.
Oh, okay.
Syracuse Library. So we got to find a good date for you, and then I'll most likely be able to swing that, and then we'll make some pizza rolls or something.
What?
This goes in compost.
No.
We got some behind the scenes over here making some vegan nachos for Nacho Tuesday.
Not the garbage, the compost.
No, not the compost. We're
Hey,
having a
Stitch Dish
conversation.
Boom. How's it going?
Sorry.
Gabby, thank you. Thank you. Loves our videos. Yeah. So, what's everyone having for dinner tonight? I had a delicious kale quinoa salad bowl from Core, which is it's a little restaurant around here in Syracuse. Can you talk about work? Can you talk to us about working out as a vegan? Yeah, I can. You work out as well too, right? Especially for your job is very labor intensive.
Well, yeah, I mean, I more rehabilitate because of my condition, so it's more stretching. And
do you want to say what that is? Your hip and your back?
Yeah, so I have my back is very, very crooked, very S-shaped.
Scoliosis.
Yes, I have scoliosis for the lay person. And I was fine when I was younger. I didn't really feel much pain, but as I got older, muscles started to tighten, and I started to become I had a lot of back pain. It kept me up at night. My hip is wearing thin, all that stuff. So I have like an inversion table and a weight bench, and
do you have a treadmill too?
Yeah, well, the wife does. I don't. I walk like 8 miles a day at work. So cardio is not a problem, but my working out is more like trying to elongate and stretch and take some of that pressure off my hip.
And for those of you that don't know or forgot, John is a manager of a garden center here in Syracuse. So he's out walking around all day long, lifting things, all that kind of stuff. So, and then me, I work out every day, and I have a video on the Vegan Zombie of my fitness routine, and I really go into depth with it about my fitness and my eating habits. And I also at one point had back problems, and I talk about that. I had the worst case of sciatica that one could get, and it really affected my life bad. So but I watch that video and see what I did there if you guys are interested. And but yeah, as far as working out, I work out every day. I don't go to a gym. I don't like working out really in front of people or going anywhere. I like doing it from my home. So I have a pull-up bar. I work with a pull-up bar most every day, and then I got some dumbbells, and I kind of do a mix between pull-ups and push-ups and a couple other exercises I talk about. And I also run. I'm not a hardcore runner. I'm not like hardcore like my shirt says. But I like to run when the weather's nice. Over the winter, I bought a treadmill, and I don't like treadmills. For some reason, I thought I could get on a treadmill and turn something on Netflix and just start watching it. It's still, I start looking down. I'm like, how much more time do I got it? It's just, I hate treadmills. So I like to run outside and see the scenery pass. But yeah. And I do work out every day. I don't work out hours and hours. I do maybe a 15 to 20 minute workout, and I make sure I do that every day. If I go all day without doing it, I make sure I set 10 to 15 minutes aside before I go to bed, and I make sure it's done before I go to sleep. Cauliflower hot wings.
Ooh.
They are good. We did a cauliflower bite, pretty much cauliflower wing video. Is that in our cookbook?
No, but it was we made it for the dinner party that we did.
Yes.
Posted.
Okay. Yeah, cauliflower is great. Sweet potatoes, roasted Brussels sprouts. That sounds like a dinner right there, Mark. And Little Crunchy is here because Shrimp's invited. Well, welcome to the channel. We are the Vegan Zombie. Let's see. Hello from Tasia. Stitch Boom, you're going to miss Eat Drink Vegan, and you want to meet me again. We met at the Portland Eat Drink Vegan. Is that's correct, right? I remember. Okay, Adrian West says, I'm a new subscriber and came across your video about having an animal sanctuary. Yeah, so that didn't happen, what we were doing for that video with the Kickstarter and everything. However, John has an animal sanctuary happening about 2 hours away from us, and we're looking to do some more. Wow, that looks amazing. So we'll talk a little bit about that. I'll let him talk about it. But let me show you guys. Can we take a picture of this too?
Oh, totally.
You should hold it up. Hold it up for our live studio audience.
Oh,
here we go.
Careful, it's hot.
Oh, that's hot. It's not that hot, but it's hot.
Oh, I got.
So you
He's
have
got like
hands.
John has chef hands, so he can pick up anything.
Nacho.
He uses the force to do this.
Use the force. What if I tilted it too much and just
Everything went up.
right on your
I've done that
laptop?
before when I'm trying to get a picture in. We got some pictures in there.
It's not your cheese. It's my cheese.
We gotta get the Star Wars in there, the picture. Bam! Alright, look at the cam. That's perf.
You should call it. You should just tell her, lie, and say it's raw.
This is
It's
raw.
not raw vegan.
Never mind that the pan is really hot, but this is raw.
Oh,
Let's
you want to take a picture first?
let's boomerang this. Bam! That didn't. I gotta do that again. Ready, and then go. There we go.
I love boomerangs so much.
I love it. Hi guys.
We bloomeranged.
Just farm animals or dogs and cats too. You want to talk about a little bit? Just recap Mockingbird Sanctuary, and we did a small little video on this last year. If you guys are interested,
This is not working.
Mockingbird Sanctuary.
Yeah, so it's a combination
How
of
much you want?
my our partner Janelle is an animal assisted therapist, and our goal is to try to combine therapy with rescued farm animals. So far, they have a couple of horses and a pony and 2 goats, and it's 99.6% complete. I signed some paperwork a couple of weeks ago. There's a couple more things that have to happen, and then it's going to be official. Mockingbird Sanctuary.
Do you ever have a non-vegan girlfriend? I've had a non-vegan girlfriend. It doesn't work out. Farming dogs and cats too. I guess anyone's welcome, right? Giraffes and no.
I don't think they like it here.
Although, what's his name has the wild.
Howling Woods Sanctuary. That's a cool name. Is it?
What if I open
It is, right? Is
What?
that an
Yeah,
No,
it will be.
profit, yeah.
Yeah, it will be.
Stitch Boom. I had some peanut butter and a banana earlier today. I've been eating really healthy for the last week or so.
I feel like you've said that for the last 3 weeks.
But I haven't. Note the donuts in the post. Actually, the one I posted yesterday was like a later gram, but the ones last week, I ate them. Yeah, I've been eating really good.
Kristen almost drove the vegan treats today.
Really?
You're so bad.
Oh man. We got Lexington. Do you see these guys? I mean, that's
Oh, it's spicy though. Those chips are spicy. That's a spicy chip.
spicy chips. Nacho chips.
They're the red hot one. The red hot blues or whatever.
Oh, the chips that are spicy? That's not what it was. Good.
If you want any of these, I don't know if you're hungry or not. I mean, I'll eat them all myself. But.
Barbara just ate her last So Delicious ice cream bar.
No.
Oh yeah, and I read something up here. Oh yeah, Mark said this is kind of funny. Someone is washing all the dishes in the world off camera. She was, but they're done. Paul, my living situation is I have a temporary place with parents for now, so I'm not camping in the woods at the moment. Critical, thank you so much for the tip. We appreciate it. Helps us out.
Spicy.
I put my dogs on V-Dog again, and now Dr. Pitt Karen has a book of vegan recipes for dogs. We have a vegan recipe for our dogs on our YouTube channel. It's really easy to make. And you can change it up however you want. Is the cheese in your nachos in your cookbook? Not in this one. But we do have nacho cheese. That one's not in the cookbook. We have a nacho cheese on our YouTube channel. And then we have a cheesy sauce in our cookbook. Which they're different. John, pace yourself.
I am.
He's trying.
It's a little spicy, so it's slowing me down.
I just had a big salad, so I'm actually full, but that guac looks really good.
I didn't think they were that spicy.
The chips are really spicy.
Really surprised at you.
I'm a weenie when it comes to spicy.
Dude is crushing those nachos. It's all over his beard.
No, that's just great.
Dorian Gray. John gives 0 Fs. Go for it, John. He goes for it. When he goes 100%.
Do you do it?
100%.
I feel like every Tuesday should be titled, "What's John gonna eat tonight?"
We need to, we keep saying it, but we really need to go out to a couple different restaurants. You see Dinosaur Barbecue has tofu now? I read
No!
that. Yeah. It's Syracuse.com featured it. I don't know if they're using dedicated equipment to make it,
Right.
or like, the grill or anything,
Right,
but
right.
hey.
It's a start.
Yeah, definitely. It looks good.
Whoop.
I sent you that video about that place I looked at for
Yeah.
opening a
It
restaurant.
looks awesome.
Yeah, and the rent is pretty cheap. I think. I mean, you're not buying it; you're leasing it.
It's just such a neat setup too. It would work really well.
Yeah, I don't know about pizza though. I don't know if it has pizza ovens.
Yeah.
Drago Hydra. Are we going to make another cookbook? Yes, I plan on making another cookbook. I just have a lot of things going on right now, and I'm currently in the Ruby plant-based cooking school. So
Because if you want to make a cookbook, you gotta know how to cook.
you got to know how to cook. You don't.
Just kidding. Chris has been cooking since he was like
14.
14.
I'm a self-taught chef, and I worked at several restaurants, so I know how to cook. But I just
You want to
wanted-
learn something new, dude.
Yeah, I wanted to do the, and my good buddy Chad Sarno, Master Chad, he's the guy that is running the show, so why not?
Oh my god.
Yep, you're right. His jaw is being unhinged right now.
You guys ever bite into a nacho and the chip stabs you in the roof of your mouth?
Yep.
That just happened.
Any good suggestions for Shreveport, LA? Would that be Louisiana? I haven't been there. I've been to New Orleans 20 years ago. I need to get back there. If anybody else has any suggestions. Hi, Terry. What's the hardest thing we have ever cooked? Well, I know for us, for our recipe, trying to recreate the omelet, that took forever. Like literally 30 tries. We gave up on it, and then we came back to it, and gave up, and came back. We finally got it. The story's kind of funny. We gave up on it, and then like 2 a.m, I got up out of bed and I went downstairs and I did it. So yeah, that was kind of hard. But yeah, I don't. As far as cooking, yeah, I don't know. Just trying to recreate certain tastes, especially tastes that we've never tried before. I stopped eating meat when I was 14, and same with John. And so sometimes it can be difficult to recreate a taste that we've never had,
Absolutely.
Like, what the heck is goat cheese? I don't know. What the heck? I never had an omelet, a real omelet, a non-vegan omelet. I try not to say real, because our food is definitely real. Hello, Tara. Borel Daniel. Vegan bacon. We have vegan. We have a few different. Well, we have the coconut vegan bacon. We have the tempeh vegan bacon. Both really good. We made a BLT with that. Definitely recommend it. Rice paper is another good one that is more popular now. Nice and crunchy and thin. Hi, Jennifer from Ottawa, Ontario. Adrian, yes. Have any of our family members become vegan because of us? For me, yes. I have 2 brothers that went vegan, and my mom is very close. She eats a lot more vegan friendly now. So my brother's wife is vegan, and his daughter is vegan. She just turned 2. Where are the dogs tonight? There's one right here and one
Belle.
right there.
You want to say hi to the fam?
There's Belle.
Belle, say hi. Come here. Come here, Scoob.
Well, here's one right there. There's
Gertie, you're a little boo.
There's Kristen's foot and Gertie, and there's Belle.
Hey, Belle. Dad? Oh, you're the boo. He doesn't have any food he's going to give me. I'm out of here.
There's Lex. He's blind.
He's just happy to be here.
Hi. What do you want? You got your dinner already.
There's the dog cam,
Got your dinner.
and there's the nacho cam. That's John's beard cam.
Belle is so cute. She's my little babe.
What? You just want me to snuggle and
Okay, there we go.
This is live. People are watching this.
This is live, yeah. Sacramento. Where did we go to eat in Sacramento? I forget the name of it. It's like,
Is it the place where I tried durian for the first time?
no, that was Nevada City. But remember we went, and it's like a 2-syllable word. Like, I forget.
SeaWorld.
No. Oh my God, puppies. So there's no vegan dudes in Sacramento. So That's what. So Stitch Boom says no vegan dudes in Sacramento. If you're looking for vegan dudes, don't go to Sacramento.
No single. They're all taken. So they're there. They're just spoken for.
Oh man.
You really did kill those nachos, and you still. Well, you're almost done.
Yep.
Upstairs and get that.
Connie says I get crap all the time from my brother-in-law about my kids being vegan. You know when people don't know, they instantly become a dietitian or a nutritionist or a doctor. But the truth is, we got some healthy kids running around that are vegan.
People were so just led to believe that you need meat and potatoes, and you just don't.
You don't.
And milk.
So-
it doesn't do a body good.
Thanks for the thumbs up there, Vanity. Yeah, my niece, she just turned 2, and the doctor that my sister-in-law was taking her to found out that she doesn't eat any dairy, that she's vegan, and she's like, oh no, she needs to eat her dairy, and she decided to do some blood samples and stuff. Everything came back great. She's healthy. She's energetic and smart, and she's vegan. Wow, who would have thought? Who'd have thunk? The only place I've been to in San Diego, besides the owners of Eat Pastry Cookie Dough, is Rancho Cocina, the Mexican place. We had burritos. Remember that? So have you been anywhere else? Haven't been to
I've been all over the place, Chris. Let me tell you.
Plant Power?
What's that?
It's fast food in San Diego. Haven't been there, Gabby. But I want to get to San Diego because I really want to try out our friend Roy's place, Don and Jean.
What was a dad joke? I make those a lot.
Dad joke. I didn't hear that one.
Hey, I got a joke for you. What's red and smells like blue paint? Red paint.
Oh, did you think that one up at work?
No, I saw Gerard Mousasi.
Oh,
He was pretending to be a comedian. His face was like this, and he was telling all these jokes. Meanwhile, I'm watching it, dying laughing. He's like,
that's kind of funny.
why do you never see elephants hiding in trees? Because they're really good at it. Get it? Because they really can hide in trees, you guys. That's
Joke
the
time,
joke.
the vegan zombie. First vegan mayo purchase today. Tara, what brand did you buy? Most of them are really good. Just mayo, Vegenaise, which I like to call Veganase.
Remember when I said that to them and they looked at me like I was crazy? Well, it's other than vegan, so. I'm like, so? Veganase sounds way better than Vegenaise.
It does.
Are you vegan?
Yeah, Terry, that's crazy how some people think that milk and eggs and beef are actually good for you. It's like, who's paying these people, or where are they getting their education from? I mean, it's not hard to look at all the science nowadays. You didn't even have to agree or whatever with whatever, but whatever diet or whatever. Maybe you don't want to be a vegan or whatever, but you're looking at the science and the evidence, and it's like it's there. I mean, we're proof.
I was thinking that the other day when I was at Wegmans. I might change a lot throughout my life, but I don't even consider it like the veganism not an option. You know what I'm saying?
I don't either. It's like, every day.
It's not even like I'm. There's no part of me, like, no matter what phase of my life, I'm never gonna be like, I think I'm gonna go back to killing animals. It just. I'm never gonna make that switch again. And I don't know. It's just a weird thought I had on the morning drive to work. It's like a lot of me might change like throughout the rest of my life, and that's good. I welcome change.
Well, there's
But veganism is not
there's so
a
much
choice.
Yeah, there's so much to choose from that you don't have to do it. And I don't see why anybody would want to do it. And I mean, we have to eat, so why not choose things that are more compassionate? Because there's definitely not a shortage of it out there, and it's not too expensive.
Oh man. Man, I don't have any lunch tomorrow.
Well, you could kind of like put that into a bowl and eat it for breakfast. You'll probably eat it tonight after I leave.
Yep.
It's hot in here, isn't it?
It's getting hot.
My ears are red. I know it.
Oh, I gotta suck in my gut.
Yeah, I don't know why people go back to eating animals. Like when
I
I made the
just
change, it was like, okay, now that's my new direction in life, and there's no turning back.
I just don't. I just can't understand it.
Do you consider seitan to be an overly processed food? No, actually, it's just pretty much one or two ingredients with a liquid, and it's just kneaded, and then cooked. It's really not processed. It's like tofu. I actually don't consider those to be very processed at all. A processed food would be like a potato chip, or, well, depending on if you make your own potato chips, you can make them non-processed, but that's probably a bad example. Like maybe certain veggie burgers or certain veggie cheeses or something like that.
Anything that has to be chemically altered.
Yeah.
But I kind of classify a whole food as something that you literally
Pick off a tree or
exactly
or out of
like
the ground.
the reason why I wouldn't call seitan.
Well, yeah,
because you're taking a raw ingredient and you're manipulating it.
Yeah, you're turning the wheat into like the flour, and then you're making it. But it's not like
There's not a lot of chemicals or anything really
right.
in.
You can just take that wheat that you ground up, like it's coming from the whole grain, and now you're turning it into seitan with a liquid, and that's really all it is. You can do it with just flour. That's how they did it thousands of years ago, and I don't really consider it to be. It goes through technically a process, but it's not like I said, like some of these foods out there that have like you go to the store and you buy like packaged bread or something with like preservatives and like 100 ingredients in it. It's not nothing like that, and I consider tofu to be the same way, as well as tempeh.
And Terry says seitan doesn't seem to have too much nutrition in it. That's true. It's strictly protein. So veggies would definitely give you a lot more. Oh, I can't.
Wait, where?
I want to go back down. I want to see what she's...
Oh, over here?
Yeah. Veggies definitely give you the nutrition. Seitan will give you the protein. That's so funny. What Jen said, macrobiotic, Great Life Channel folks said vegan diet was killing them. When I went to culinary school, I met so many people that... Actually, I was one of 3 vegans out of like 60 people. And 80% of them were like, I tried to be vegan. I was vegan for like 15 years, but that just wasn't working out for me. Like it says, macrobiotic people literally said it was. They had no energy. They were sick all the time, and I don't
know how like meat or dairy gives you energy. Like for me, I felt like a real surge in energy 2 weeks after I stopped eating meat, and then when I went vegan, I also and I felt it. And I was lethargic as a kid. I was born with a heart condition. I went into that last time, so I won't go into it. But it was pulmonary, so I always felt lethargic, out of breath, and tired. And after I went vegetarian, I noticed the increase in energy. Some people do say that they don't have energy and stuff. I don't really know what exact foods like just try to eat healthy foods, whole foods, obviously plant-based. And also incorporate exercise. If you don't exercise, you kind of feel lazy, even if you're eating good foods. So you want to stay active. Maybe do some jumping jacks or push-ups or whatever you can do to stay active. Go out and walk. Just something to get energy. I feel like doing that gives you more energy, at least for me. Do you have that YouTube channel with the awesome recipes? Yeah, we have a lot of awesome recipes. I like to think so. Macrobiotic isn't necessarily vegan. Seitan is a good base. Seitan is really high in protein. It's not bad for you, and if you're not gluten intolerant, celiac or anything, it's a great alternative to use. We have a lot of good recipes with it.
She like sits on here and barks. We don't bring her out. And like scratches the gate. She doesn't move around a lot.
Hey, Julie.
Feel bad because they're down here most of the time. It's just our bed's too small to have all.
I don't go to martial arts anymore. Like I don't go anywhere and train, but there's aspects of it that I do use in every day that I've learned. But no. I stopped doing jiu-jitsu when I hurt my back. Karima, yes, that's absolutely true. Vegan doesn't translate to healthy. You can definitely be a junk food vegan. So Julie, you need to. So for you need to eat more of the leafy greens in your diet. So yeah, whatever works, Vegan Pat, thank you for the tip there. Appreciate it. So when you find something that works for you, go with it. I mean, everybody knows their own body the best. And there's certain things that I like and I don't like that I know over all the years that I'll do or I won't do. Adrian, I don't consider honey to be vegan since it comes from an animal, so honey is not vegan. But Bee Free Honey actually came out with a new product where they had the old product where it's just their Bee Free Honey, but now it's infused with plant pollen. No bees are involved at all, and it's got the same nutritional value as honey, and it's vegan. So I'm looking forward to trying that out. Do you cut off from your diet, Evo? Are you saying do we consume extra virgin olive oil? I still use it. I still use olive oil. Sparingly, but yeah, I still use oil. I think it's best if you're mentally ready to be vegan as well as physically. Well, I guess try to reverse that. What if you said try to be mentally ready to not be vegan, to be a carnivore? So I guess what people are trying to say that being a carnivore or an omnivore rather is the default for everybody, and then if they choose to be vegan, see, I don't know about that. But I get what you're saying. Like, yeah, you need to. I mean, if you're not in and you're doing it just to be cool, yeah, then you're probably going to relapse. Vegan ramen recipes, yes. And I just found a new ramen. Actually, we talked about it.
I saw you post it.
Yeah.
I've never tried it, though.
Organic, and it's pretty good. I think a lot of people give up on veganism because they feel socially isolated. I guess maybe I guess that would just translate to maybe they're not in it for the right reason. I've been, we're long-term vegans and we've been in those situations, and I've been in situations that were uncomfortable. I've been in situations that were isolated. Like, never once did I, because I know the reasons why I'm vegan and they're real convictions. And I guess if you're in it for those reasons, yeah. If you're just in it to be maybe healthy, then I can see somebody, breaking being vegan for certain issues like that. But for me, it was never a question about whether I'm gonna, like John was saying, like am I gonna be vegan this week? Or am I gonna be vegan this month? Like it was a no-brainer. It was vegan. I'm vegan. So what does that leave me with? With the vegan foods, and figure out what to do with them. I mean, it's not rocket science. It's easy to figure out, and especially nowadays with the internet and Google. If you don't know how to cook or you don't know how to make something, Google like a how-to recipe and figure out how to make your favorite Reuben sandwich. It's out there. It's funny because when we went vegan, it was almost unheard of. There weren't a lot of vegans. Nobody really knew what it was. A lot of people didn't know the word. And you think some people nowadays don't know it? Like, nobody knew it back then. And I don't know. So I didn't have that, like, criticism back then. It was just like, oh, what? But nowadays people, like, kind of... Like, I was reading the article on that thing today, the Dinosaur Barbecue doing tofu.
Oh, yeah.
And, of course, there's a lot of people saying, like, this was, they're criticizing the heck out of it because they don't think it's right for them to do that. Like, and it's like, they're like, this is just plain gross. And it's like, really? Is that gross? Think about what you're eating and think about what we're eating and what's actually gross there. I mean, come on. Forks Over Knives is a great video. It's a great documentary. Yes, Zach, I've had the Beyond Burger. You still haven't had it, right?
No.
I did a few videos with it. I even did the video of me first trying it. So yeah, it's pretty good. Optimus Fine, nice one, Mimi. Transformers was my favorite cartoon when I was little. That and Voltron. Victoria, that can happen. So it says, my partner is not vegan, I am plant-based. We find a way, and she tries more of the food. So, yeah, when I was dating someone that wasn't vegan, she would pretty much eat completely everything that I ate, vegan all the time. Which is why I don't know, it's up to her. I'm not going to force somebody to do anything. So she never called herself vegan. And around the holidays, she would eat with her parents things that weren't vegan. So, you make good food and people are going to eat it, Google is my Bible. Right on, Connie. Vegan since 2008. My hubby does no dairy, but not fully vegan. He loves and supports that I am, though, as well as our kids. That's awesome. Yeah, there was really no options. There were no vegan restaurants when we went vegan, and I mean, it's so much different today. So when we would go to the store, nothing would be made vegan. It would always be accidentally vegan. So there wouldn't be any like vegan. There was like a few vegan companies like Tofurkey and like stuff like that. But you could barely find that anywhere. And tofutti and So Delicious. But So Delicious used to be called Soy Delicious.
Yep.
And then they changed it to So Delicious because I guess Soy Delicious translates to I am delicious in Spanish. But anyway, it was. We would have to just look at the ingredients and maybe call the manufacturer and find out what's vegan here, because people didn't know what it meant. So we'd be like, okay, are there any animal products in this? Okay, is there any meat, dairy, eggs, anything, any byproducts? And we'd have to go through a list.
What's this? What's this word? What's this word? What does this come from?
Is your monosodium diglutamate plant-based or animal-based? Or is your lactose animal or plant-derived? You know, that kind of thing. Now, there's a lot of products out there that are vegan companies, or they have the V on it that's certified vegan. Like, we have it made today, really. It's so easy. What was for dinner tonight? Vegan Pat, John just devoured a tray of nachos, and I had a kale grain quinoa bowl earlier. Vegan dumpweed. I have a temporary place to call my living quarters for a little bit, so I'm good as far as that goes. Still trying to find a more permanent place, but thank you for asking. Ooh, soy curls are good. You're hiding in your work cellar watching. That's awesome, Mandy. What kind of work do you do?
One of the first days that I was there, like a couple weeks ago, there was like
Sacramento has a huge pop-up going on this Saturday. That's cool. So if you guys are in Sacramento, check it out. You know, we've been asked that several times before to do some videos using soy curls. I think we should do it. We should do it. You know what else we've never used? Is TVP.
Yeah.
We should do that too. Going vegan 35 years ago. Wow.
Yeah, like that. And then you can order food too. Don't go up food menu.
Oh, Mandy's in the cellar of a pub in Scotland right now watching us. That's awesome.
That's pretty cool.
That's awesome, Mandy. June 3rd, Portland, Maine, Veg Fest. Be there. I won't be there because I will be at the Tamerlane Farm Sanctuary in New Jersey right after our Ragnar relay run. And I'm going to try to do as many live updates as I can.
That was very Syracuse. of you.
I don't eat a lot. Actually, I haven't had TVP. I never eat TVP, but it's out there, and I think we should do some videos on it.
I've only eaten it 3 times my whole life.
Yeah, it's easy. It's easy.
I don't like it that much, but I'll definitely cook.
I mean,
I'll definitely cook with it.
it's out there. Might as well
have to.
address it because it's very cheap.
Yeah.
You buy it in bulk. It's textured vegetable protein, and so basically you just add water and it turns into like burger crumbles, and you just season it. It's pretty easy. How's Indie Boy? He is definitely a gorgeous GSD, German Shepherd, and he's having a great time because where we're staying right now, my parents, we have a really big backyard, so he can run around and play with the other pup there. I started a Facebook group called Plant-Based Bangor, Maine. Soy curls are a whole food. You gotta put in like clips of Stephen King's house when you do that. Hey Matt, how's it going? So yeah. So we need to do TVP, soy curls, and a whole bunch of other videos. When are we doing our cooking one? See, I don't really have a kitchen. I don't really have a kitchen anymore.
Well, yeah.
Does anyone live in the Syracuse area that has a nice kitchen that wants us to, that would let us cook in your kitchen?
I can cook in my kitchen. I don't know where you can cook.
You gotta let me come over here when you're not home and do some videos here.
See if anybody notices.
Yeah. notice how you didn't say yes or no?
Oh yes, absolutely. I mean, I'll be home. I'll just be playing Fallout or something.
Yeah, I need a kitchen where I can actually do some videos. If you guys are wondering where our recipe videos are going, it's because living quarters and not having a kitchen. It's funny, Terry, because that is true, but at the same time, I actually own a home, and you probably were on that video where I explained it all. We don't need to go back into it, but yes, it's unfortunate. But if not, I'd be in a tent right now in the woods somewhere, which isn't bad. But then I don't have access to my computer, and that's not good. It is true. It is true. Sometimes we all need help. So someday. Oops, there's a fly up there.
There's a fly on the screen. He's a little guy.
He is a little guy.
Or girl, I don't know.
Tasia, I actually wanted to do that. If that's what it came down to, I was going to do that. Do a little mini vegan zombie series. I still want to do that anyway, like survival series kind of thing. It'll be fun and entertaining and educational. Not how many people will be in that situation, I don't know, but might as well do it. A camper van, there you go. My dad had a camper van for all these years, and he sold it maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and it was like an old 70s one. It was just sitting in our driveway, and he had this like dummy in it, and then he put this E.T. mask on it, so E.T. was looking out the window. Anyway. If you could live anywhere, cost not a problem, where would you live? That depends. My plan was to live here. This is where I'm from. This is where all my friends and family are. And this is what I actually have been doing lately. I just don't have a set home anymore. But to live here in Syracuse and then travel everywhere. So a bunch of times out of the year, I'm traveling. Like, for instance, I just got back from California in March, and I'm going back there next week. So, but it depends. Like, when I lived in New York City, I hated it. But I like to go down there and visit. And I guess if I had money, I wouldn't hate it as much. But I just hated getting around. I hated going in the subways and waiting. And if I had money to do things like, just get an Uber whenever I wanted or get around easily like that, because I'm so impatient. I don't like sitting in traffic. I'd rather have somebody else drive me while I'm doing my updates for my vegan zombie or whatever. I don't know. But if money wasn't a problem like that, yeah, that's nice. But I also like country too. I like country. I like having like the quiet privacy and having like a big place where. But I also like to be close enough to like a Wegmans or something, like a grocery store that's like. I don't completely want to be in the middle of nowhere, if you know what I'm saying. What about you? Where would you want to be? Somewhere like this, or somewhere more?
Oh, I'd be in a tropical island. I'd buy if money was not. I'd buy my own island where nobody could ever bother me again, and I would just farm. I'd have coconuts, and yeah, or I'll stay here. Whatever. Just
well, you plan on at some point moving closer to the farm.
Yeah, I'm moving to Byron. But if I had money was no object, and I was like, and I get to pick wherever I live, it'd be like somewhere on the equator where I can grow pretty much anything I want.
Loretta says, I never liked cooking before going vegan. Does that make any sense? Yeah, actually, like, I tend to feel like people don't care as much when they're not vegan. And then when they go vegan, you're you're introduced to all these new delicious foods, and you want to experiment and see what you can make new and what, and still today, and I've been vegan for over 20 years now, and I'm still coming up with new things to make and new foods to try. And it's like, before I was even vegetarian, it was like it was all the same stuff. Like, I mean, yeah, I was young, but it was all the same stuff. Yeah, it makes sense. Or live in a food forest. I always wanted to live in like the Ewok village.
What about like if I could live in Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, but if everything was vegan?
Oh my God!
Imagine that. Oh,
you would have to have a gym in there to work out every day because you'd be drinking chocolate.
No, I get all my exercise going from candy to candy though.
Oh right. Victoria. I used to live in the DC area. I lived in Arlington. I used to work in DC. I liked it and I didn't. Like, I hated the traffic. And whenever I went out to visit, to like walk through the city, it would be at night, so there wasn't any traffic. Costa Rica, we went there. I guess we didn't go to it was really run down in third world where we went.
Yeah, but when we got to go to the rainforest though.
Well, that was in Puerto Rico.
No, Costa Rica. When we went ziplining in Costa Rica.
But on the way to get there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
It looked like a war zone.
But it was really cool to be in the actual rainforest part. I would be a big round man if I lived in Wonka's factory. Bring me more marshmallow things.
Jabba the Hutt. The beginning of Jabba the Hutt. Barbara, where are you living right now? You're from New York? Exactly. You definitely so I always say, it's always best to cook for yourself because then you know what's in your food. Willy Wonka's on right now.
Do you want to do the before? I think so, yeah.
Violet, you're turning violet, Violet. Rolls away.
Willy Wonka.
That's Violet, right? She turns into the big giant grape?
Yeah.
I want it now!
And Ground Zero.
I really only know I didn't really like the new one that much, so
I didn't.
It was definitely the old one that I loved. I'm a huge Johnny Depp fan, though. Likeable.
So, I didn't. I like the original, Gene Wilder.
I wasn't a fan of the Oompa Loompas in the second one. I was like, you're not...
They're all the
that one guy.
Generated. CGI.
Yeah. And the songs were not... They were stupid. And I was like, I don't know. I'm sorry. That's my own opinion.
Maybe because we're grown up now. Maybe if we saw it when we were little, it would have been different.
Well, yeah, but we did. We saw Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. No.
Charlie?
Willy Wonka. What's the original one?
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
Yeah, Terry, it's always best to make your own. And doesn't it feel so much better too? I didn't read the book.
There's a book?
Yeah. You know what's funny? Because I love movies. Like, I always want to watch a movie over a book. I just can't sit there. But there's a few books that I read that I really that I kind of want to read again. Back in the day. We're going on 58 minutes.
Oh my gosh, you guys, 1 minute and 22 seconds left.
And it's dark out.
Nope.
It's dark out here on the east coast of Zombieland. Zombieland.
It's a good movie.
It is. Quick, what's your favorite zombie movie?
Zombieland.
Zombieland, yeah. I like Dawn of the Dead, and I know people argue about this, but hey, 28 Days Later, if we're going to consider them zombies.
That's my second one.
Yeah, because
absolutely.
Because let's be real. If you had the slow zombies, you're not really. It's kind of going to be a little bit fun, maybe, because you can outrun a slow zombie, But those 28 Day Later zombies, you
ain't outrunning.
You're
nothing.
You're in trouble. Who plants a garden? Robert? What's your favorite place to get vegan t-shirts? TheVeganZombie.com. We have all kinds of shirts designed by us and made by us. Favorite place to get vegan shirts? So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that every Thursday I do a Vegan Tea Thursday where I feature a new vegan shirt. So go through the hashtag and see all the shirts that I have, and if you like any of them, the information is in the caption. There's a lot of good ones. Where can you order our shirts? TheVeganZombie.com, and then go to store. And not a lot of people have been buying them, but those hoodies that I have are shirt-like materials. They're great for the summer, like summer nights or anything like that. Even in the winter, I wear them as layered, but I love them. It's like a hoodie, and I have Vegan Zombie ones, and I definitely recommend those. I also have and these are limited right now because I am moving, so I only have what I have left. So if you don't see your size, then I got Shaun of the Dead. Yeah, Shaun of the Dead is a great movie. But anyway, I have the Go Vegan shirt within the Stranger Thing font, and then the Zombie Crew, and the Vegan Zombie one. Oh, and then our new Ouija board one, Goodbye Cruelty, which I really like. Tasha says, "I'm glad I saw." You know what? You know what else? Okay, so I like 28 Days Later. But I like that better than 28 Weeks Later. However, the first 10 minutes of 28 Weeks Later is amazing. It's like one of my favorite zombie scenes ever. And also, Shaun of the Dead is an amazing movie. Super Size Me is another scary zombie movie. Yeah, the fast ones are scary. Wait, what did... I think I missed. Okay, yeah. Bell Vegan. I love the Vegan Things shirt. So there's two of them. So I did the Go Vegan one in the Stranger Things font. Somebody else did the Vegan Things later on. So we're not the same one. So do you attend zombie festivals? So I've gone to zombie walks. I think when I first started the channel, I went to Salem, Massachusetts, and I filmed one there, and then we did one in Syracuse, and they're really fun. And then I've gone to like the Scaricon in Syracuse every year that they've had it, except for I don't believe I went last year, which they're really fun. And that's where I met Dee Wallace, which I don't get starstruck, but I was starstruck when I saw her because my favorite movie of all time is E.T. And I know she's in a lot of horror movies, but she was the mom in E.T. And I was like, oh my God, what's up? It took me 3 days. The first day, I kind of just walked past. The second day, I kind of stopped, and then I kept going. And the third day, I'm like, I need to talk to her. So I'm like, and then I have a picture that she signed of E.T. and her where she says, be good. And I said that, oh my God, I'm a huge fan. And she says, go ahead, ask me any question. You know, we did E.T. with, you know, I work with Steven Spielberg. You know, any questions you have, go ahead. And I'm like, oh, awesome. I love movies. And I'm thinking, and I couldn't think of one single question. But she's in my video, so I do have a video. Check it out. Check it out. You're going to take me up to Miyoko's kitchen. Because she invited me to go there and do some videos. I just need to figure out a way to get up there.
About that time for me, Chris.
Yeah. John's about falling asleep on me. Oh, Rose met Dee Wallace on a cruise. No, Rachel, we won't be going on the vegan cruise this year. They're not doing the. They're not having the chefs come on this year, so there's no food. No, I'm just kidding. There's gonna be food, but not from the YouTube chefs. So. Patterson, California. Noted. Chandler, well, I can see I can see you now, but welcome to the chat. But this is, I guess we got to get going. John's our hour's up, and John's falling asleep. He's got to work really early in the morning.
Sorry, you guys.
And, I'm supposed to go back home anyway. I got to get my dog, and then I'm going to go for a night run. Yeah. So anyway, I had fun tonight. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll try to do this again next. What is the date next week? Yeah, we might be able to do it next week because the day after, I'll be flying out to LA.
23rd.
23rd is the Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay, I won't be seeing you next.
Oh,
week.
I'm going on a vacation from Chris.
Okay.
So
I'll be
see you in
traveling
a couple
that
of
day.
weeks. Well, you could. You're traveling.
Yeah, I mean, if you want, we could maybe do Monday, but I think Tuesday is out of the question.
We can try Monday.
Okay, we're gonna shoot for Monday. So I'll see you guys later, John.
Bye, guys.
See you guys later.
Maybe next week. Maybe in a couple of weeks.
Watch out for zombies. Look behind you.